Welcome back. The article I am sharing with you today is about the greatest misfortune for a woman, which is not understanding oneself. Ancient wisdom says, understanding others is wisdom, understanding oneself is enlightenment. Knowing others is called wisdom, truly knowing oneself is considered cleverness. In this world, some people either overestimate their abilities, having lofty aspirations but achieving little, or underestimate their capabilities, being timid and achieving nothing. The greatest misfortune in life is the inability to recognize oneself. Not overestimating oneself is a state of mind. George Bernard Shaw said, "Human beings consistently overvalue the things they do not have. The greatest foolishness in life is overestimating oneself." Art master Andy Warhol once proposed a 15-minute law, suggesting that in the future, everyone could become famous within 15 minutes. With the development of the internet and the arrival of the 5G era, this prophecy is becoming a reality. Today, though there might not be exaggerated cases of becoming famous within 15 minutes, most internet celebrities almost overnight gained popularity. Some, relying solely on their appearance, happen to be in the spotlight, but once their image collapses or the boom period ends, they might be returned to their original state. How capable a person is and what talents they possess will eventually be revealed. Those without self-awareness easily fall prey to insincere praise from others. Thinking too highly of oneself only leads to deep wounds, and elevating oneself too much often results in a painful fall. There's a saying, if you possess wealth, others admire your wealth, not you. If you have power, others admire your power, not you. If you have beauty, others admire the beauty you temporarily possess, not you. When all of this expires, you'll witness the fickleness of the world. So, don't mistake luck for talent, and don't consider platforms as abilities. Not understanding oneself is a kind of ignorance. Have you ever experienced knowing the answer to a question but hesitating to speak up out of fear of being seen as showing off? During year-end employee excellence elections, do you always recommend others and never dare to recommend yourself? When praised for having good taste in fashion, do you immediately deny it, claiming it's just casual dressing? Unknowingly, self-doubt can trap you in your own life. Always feeling inadequate, constantly denying one's abilities, and fearing that one's capabilities are insufficient can prevent one from trying. Franklin once said, "The greatest reason for a person's failure is a lack of confidence in their own abilities." The only solution is to strive to overcome feelings of inadequacy, understand oneself, and believe in oneself. San Mao once had a female fan who was dissatisfied with her appearance since childhood, leading to increasing self-doubt and unhappiness. In a letter to her, San Mao comforted her by saying that if she were in her shoes, the first thing she would do is increase her expectations and value for herself, erasing all those self-deprecating words from her life. Stop underestimating herself because San Mao, through enriching her own life little by little, found joy and fulfillment without worrying too much. Life's greatest tragedy is not understanding oneself. To not recognize one's own ignorance is the greatest foolishness. In the vastness of society, each person is just a small part, insignificant. You must recognize how qualified you are and understand your abilities. Only then can you determine the height of your aspirations, the size of your life stage, and the breadth of your life attitude. Understanding oneself is like a guiding light, illuminating the path ahead with brightness and clarity. Life's journey is long and winding. On this journey, if you don't lose your way and don't get obsessed with the path, you only need to find your own position to step-by-step approach your goals and achieve success. In other words, if you are a bird, don't be infatuated with the ocean. If you are a fish, don't daydream about the blue sky. Einstein always dreamed of becoming a violinist, but due to a lack of talent, he never excelled. He eventually positioned himself in scientific research, achieving remarkable success. Lu Xun gave up medicine for literature, awakening the hearts of millions of Chinese people. It's evident that having the right position is crucial for everyone. As the ancients said, wisdom lies in understanding others, and enlightenment lies in understanding oneself. In this life, the most challenging thing is to know oneself, to refine oneself. How does one recognize oneself? Firstly, understand the limits of your abilities. Once you understand this, you won't overestimate yourself. Clearly, if you can only lift a 150-pound sack, don't insist on challenging the impossible 500-pound one. Recognizing the limits of your abilities and maximizing your interests within those limits is a positive attitude towards life. Of course, this doesn't mean giving up effort. You can gradually expand your boundaries through deliberate practice and slowly increase your expectations of yourself. Secondly, understand the environment you are in. The natural environment will limit your experiences and activities, while the ERA's environment will limit your perspective and influence your growth. The environment will affect your worldview and behavioral tendencies. Understanding these factors will prevent you from being fixated on things you can't obtain and reduce anxiety. The best state in life is to understand oneself and guard one's inner self. Today's sharing ends here. Thanks to our members for supporting Improve Better Daily. Feel free to leave comments sharing your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. You can also private message me for further discussion. Looking forward to have you with us again.